Tell you what, today is like better than Christmas. Purely because that skate community coming together. I mean, I'm sad I don't live in an area that's got way more skate community to it. Cause I mean, oh yeah, it'd be nice to be able to. When was like I think the biggest ghost skateboarding day I had? Was it even skateboarding day? I swear it's got bigger. I swear skateboarding day's got bigger. I may be wrong. But now I'm trying to remember. No, it wasn't. I don't even know where I had a ghost skateboarding day, but I know I've had one out of the UK. I'm like, was it International Skateboarding Day or like Go Skateboarding Day, like you say, right? Or was it just some sort of like skate event? Because I remember going out there and not thinking anything about this day, and then people saying like, oh yeah, it's like it's a skate day, and then like there's this competition on, and there's 70 people. I've actually never seen so many skaters in one spot, but then since I've seen Go Skateboarding Day like videos since, because the thing is, the reason I didn't watch his videos is I actually didn't. Obviously, I grew up skating, but I didn't. So what, about 4 years ago now that I first got TT, that platform. I never really used it before. I didn't even scroll on Facebook. I literally didn't even really use any social media at all. That's why when you look for like social media, I don't really have a presence at a certain point because I just couldn't be bothered with social media. I thought it was all continuing. Still, as a skater, the mindset. So I went from skating to then like what? Substances. I didn't grow up like the rest of my generation as well on social media. That's what it feels like anyway. It feels so vastly different from like the memes I see of like, oh yeah, millennial, I know, Gen Z. Yeah, no, not me, bro. That wasn't me. Like there's so many memes I see. I'm like, yeah, I didn't do that. Go skateboard day. Happy days, bro. I actually need to put up QR code in a bit to get to my website. I'll put it up on the screen. So I've got Paul to add in today as well. I will be having a skate day now. Since I should skate with me. He's a skateboard. Me. We identify as a skateboard. Him, they. Board. Skateboard. That's my pronouns. I love when people go, you're taking a piss. I'm like, not out of people's pronouns. Out of my pronouns. Am I not allowed to do that? I can't take anything too serious. I've got to have a laugh sometimes. Right? Life's too damn stressful. Ow. Right. Yeah, International Skateboarding Day. Well, it's Go Skateboard Day, but I mean, it's essentially the same thing, isn't it? So I want to say like this year, this celebration got like bigger over the years. It definitely has done. Where I've been, it just wasn't celebrated. At least I swear, it's to the same level. Yeah, right. I also have engraved ones, stained decks. This one's an engraved board. I need to start the sun, so I sort of messed it up, but it's trying to add some depth to it. I ain't got the right Dremel tool. But then I've also got heat transfer graphics. That's all of them. They're all filler boards. They're not just a really far back wall. And now this is a glow in the dark board. I make tops, jumpers, beaters, fingerboards, waxes, wheels, skateboard wheels as well, that is. I wanted them to be ready for this International Skateboard Day. It came up on me very quick. I mean, it's boom. Here we are. Right. So these are my wheels, and these are generic. That's well, I say generic. They're not generic. They're OGs. Like they're 101A or 99A. I can't remember which one's which. And then mine are 85. But mine are 85, and you can power slide them. Like chef's kids. Right, coffee pot. It's a happy day. Day of celebration. A day where I got definitely skate. Like, guess what as well, for people who are been talking about how hot it's getting in the UK, is now hitting an all-time high of 37 degrees Celsius. It is 98 degrees Fahrenheit in the UK, and that be today. It's going up to 37 today. Like, fucking unbelievable. So people say you can't handle the heat in the UK. Like, we just don't have aircon. Imagine doing 98 degrees Fahrenheit with no aircon, nowhere. Like you might have a little bit in the store in one section, like the freezer aisle, saying, but yeah, what you're saying. It's honestly crazy. I took a screenshot of it because I knew people also wouldn't believe it from out because you got to do conversion. I feel like people always forget to. Extreme heat warning expanded. What the fuck do you mean expanded? That's like my brain on this heat. That's what that means. Entrepreneur. Wait, bro. Are you an entrepreneur, bro? I do enjoy my Sundays. Yeah, I am actually considered. Do you know what? Fair play. I won entrepreneurial. Let me get my certificate up because fair play for spotting that, bro. I mean, I don't like to ever really. I think it's on the website because I want people to be able to trust in me as a businessman. But yeah, I did win Entrepreneur of the Year award, best in the class. It's a business name. People obviously go contact them. They'll look them up because they're allowed. That's the whole point of them. It's like they kind of give you a bit of a shout out. You know what I mean? I feel hot, but yeah, it's fucking really well warm. Even if 6 in the morning right now, I just checked the temperature. It's ridiculous. So currently, severe weather warning, orange warning, weather warning. It's not even red. We can get hotter than this. It's just orange. So when we're saying 37 degrees Fahrenheit, granted, it don't much get hotter than that, but it can do. It can do. But yeah, today it's going up to 37. Oh no, it's not. Sorry, my bad. Is it tomorrow? I don't know. Crazy heat. Right now, it feels like that humidity. Well, feels like 15. Now it feels like bullshit, but the humidity is definitely not lying. It's like 87%. So that's why I'm dreading about having a skate though. But I've got to. It's international skateboard day. It's go skateboard day. I've got to. I've just got to have a cold bath ready for when I get back, just to like lay in for like an hour. I love cold baths and plunges because after being in it for like a minute or so, they feel warm because your body obviously kind of like tries to warm up that area. Oh, it's nice. It's so chill. Sorry, did I miss a comment? It's very, very hot. I could literally sort of heat you skate for like 2 minutes and you just, not even 2 minutes, you step outside for a dog walk and it's like done for. Oh yeah, right. Let's go make a coffee. I've seen my little squirrel I drew yesterday. It's terrible, but it's a pencil, and this is a pencil I have to draw with, so I literally couldn't get any detail really. It's a blunt as fucking thing. I know. Sharpener. It's because I got squirrel fever. Drawing squirrels. It's because I found out the king declared war on squirrels, and I found out something even funny. He declared war 10 years ago. I mean, how fucking ineffective can you have a war against squirrels if it was that bad? It's like they want to go, hey, here, UK government, right now, here, the UK population. This is your money. This is what we're using it on, okay? But when you actually look deeper, there's just like no evidence of anything. There's potholes everywhere. There's fucking youth centres being run into the ground. There's not a shred of evidence that it's being spent on the public sector at all, in my opinion. That's peak. I need to get a microphone. People's like, oh, I'd be really good at ASMR. I'm like, because if I try and push my voice too loud, it sounds strenuous, and then it doesn't sound like me. Shut up, I'm coming. Oh, fuck. Just bear with 1 minute. This isn't even as deep as it goes. My voice is normally a bit deeper and still. That's the issue. Because this is how I want to talk about what someone's saying. That's terrible. I need a drink first. I've got a sore throat. Is that a bit better? Ish. Yeah, this is how I'll probably talk. Which is just too quiet for anybody to hear me. So I have to add like pictures to it so people can actually hear what I'm saying. The worst thing is as well as I blend into like traffic. Because if you have a lower pitch voice and you've got cars going past or a low rumble of an engine, it just blends in. No one can hear me. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't fucking talking until I get somewhere more quiet, and then I'll go past. It's like a perfect spot. Go to speak and then fucking cars get past it. Shit. Hello, welcome. Happy go skateboard. So I want to go skate. It's a Sunday. Right. I mean, there's not much work. He said that it's a Sunday. It's white hot. I think, yeah, people are starting to like skaters more, but not that much. Yeah, brick track down here, so a skate park, I guess, but still. See, I want to go up and do a fucking 50-50 story on the mini ramp and do I want to do a rock. My brain's just completely gone. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Fuck. Let me have my coffee first. Let me wake up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look like a fucking idiot. I really will. I just remembered I was saying happy days. I've lost it for now. Oh well. Yeah. I might need to drink a quarter of this before I wake up. I think I should be alright though, because I think I slept quite alright compared to how I like some nights I'm just every hour I'm literally like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then by the time it gets to 4 o'clock, I'm like, I actually can't be bothered to go back to sleep anymore. Wake up, I just stay awake because I think it messes me up more to a degree because people can go out like a 20-minute power nap. Yeah, I can't do that shit. If I nap for 20 minutes, I wake up like, and you look at me and go, "You right?" I'm like, "That's it." You get the evils. I would like death grip you with my mind, like I'm Darth Vader or something. Like for real, I'm so grumpy when I wake up, and I'm angry at everything for like no reason. And then I'm like the little Spiderwick Chronicles. Got like the little goblin that has the honey and he calms down. That's what I'm like when I have a DB and I chill out. I'm like, oh fucking hell, I am. I do like that. I need to find it in 2 seconds. Yeah, I'm like literally like that little goblin from Spiderwick Chronicles that needs the honey, and when he has the honey, he gets really calmed down. That's what I'm like when I have a doobie. My medical, I get quite mad at everything. I'll be like, someone could literally be like, have it. I'm like, I don't want it. I don't need it. And then I'll start having it. I'm like, and I feel better. It's nicotine addiction, though, is the main thing, really, truthfully, is like, it's awful. Oh, man, that's so good. Right, anyway. On with the life. I want to show, I really want to show my hand. All the boards because it's so terrible. The squirrel's okay. I mean, as I say, trying to draw him in, colour him in with a pencil like this was not easy. So I couldn't get really defined lines. But I was like, I draw in a scene, which was a bit of a sus shape, I must say, at first. And if everybody looks, you'll see what I'm on about. It was literally this shape, and then the shape of him, like his body, and I was like, what am I drawing right now? This looks sus as shit. And then I just, this is how I draw sometimes. I just draw a shape or draw things, and then I'll be like, it kind of looks like a squirrel, like, with a big ass. And I'm like, right. I'm going to get him balls as well, but just because I want to be, it's 2026. You can have a big cake, a big eye, doesn't matter. And I want him to be holding a screw like a dodgeball. Like you grab them, that's why he's holding it out like there, because you catch someone out, you're like. But I got too more into like drawing in a detail, and then I tried drawing for this pencil, which would be ideal for thin line drawing. I can't reckon there's some in it. I am so blessed I done that. Yesterday I sat there like this for ages, nothing was coming out. I guess it just got wedged up there or something. Well, fucking lesson in patience, I guess, right? I think I probably got mad at him and launched the ball. But yeah, so I just started drawing a random shape, kind of looked a bit of a sus shape, like this bit of him. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna give him arms. So he looks like a little squirrel, or like a chipmunk or something. And then yeah, well, and that's how I drew. That's how I drew SpongeBob as well. When I first started drawing again, like 2 years ago, I just started drawing the square. Yeah, I think I like a wavy corner. It literally looked like a candle flame or something. And it's kind of like looks like SpongeBob's head, and that's a really weird thing to see. Like that's how I think that's how artists do it, and then you just like they have my changes to kind of like adapt art style, so to speak. And I had squirrel fever because I was already drawing a squirrel, and I was like, I wonder if I can draw on paper again. And it is incredibly difficult to go from iPad to paper again. And that's how it's art. But that's like saying tattooing, right? You could be good at drawing. You could even draw the tattoo thing that you print out as a stencil, and then it comes to doing tattooing. I didn't realize there was some things like pendulum shading and shit like that. I wouldn't even know any of that. That's something I've got to watch a load of stuff before I start even trying to tattoo, because otherwise I'll end up just going, it's just like colouring in, and then fucking up really bad. Cool, right? Yeah, right. Am I right? I said right too many times there. When I say right, you know, it's like, oh yeah, right. I just hear left, or okay, it's on the right. I just hear. My brain has an argument for left every time. I don't know why. But yeah, it's a cute little squirrel. Probably have to draw more squirrels to be honest. I just get this sort of. If I try to draw a wolf now, I probably wouldn't be able to draw one. That's the thing. It's like my brain is set to draw what it's going to draw. But yeah, it is squirrel right. So I've done it. It's kind of inspired by Banksy, the artist, who's done art who's slightly controversial. But I mean, his get taken down, shredded. Mine doesn't. They'll have to catch me first. They have to shoot me. I'm like a whippet. Sorry, that's a quote from saying. If people aren't from the UK, they might not know that at all. Right, what was I going to get up? Something. Oh, look at the Northern Lights. Well, I say Northern Lights. They were the Northern Lights because they were blue and green. But I had to get on a time lapse camera. I have seen the proper Northern Lights, right? Not in the UK. That'd be incredible. What was I gonna do? Oh, fucking brain. Oh yeah. See, and I realised how crazy different I can draw on an iPad and a pencil. Right. Bear in mind though, this is. I actually kind of think this looks really cool. I need to add more detail to him. Pencils are this. Blunted as shit. Had like no shape. One here you can go so many different textures. Now I messed up with the white flag a little bit. And his fur. Oh, that's really rough. Alright, no. Scratch that. Yeah, come back to him. But yeah, I'm going to draw a whole load of different squirrels, I think. I just think they look quite cute. But why are you warning it's a squirrel? I know I say they're invasive and aggressive and whatever, like just kick the squirrel away. I'm joking, don't kick the squirrel. But I mean, if it's going to run up your leg, no, that reminds me of that scene from Epic Movie where it's like, oh shit, talking beaver, and then she kicks it every single time. Oh, these films are funny. You've got Kevin Hart as a black albino in it or something. It's just like weird. You get Willy Wonka and Harry Potter and everything. If you wait and see the spoof movies, they're so good. I just feel like nowadays, well, I just said they wouldn't be made, but you've got Scary Movie 7 coming out, so I guess so. It really will, like, take the hit. It depends how far they're going to take it. I don't know how far they're going to take it. They said they're going to cross every line, but I mean, what, for 2026, yeah. That's like saying, I don't agree with your opinion. Everyone starts crying. It's wonderful. I'm joking, by the way. It's just, honestly, kind of sad. It's cute. His face is kind of cute. The hat kind of works as well. Yeah, scratch that. And then this is for someone else who designed this 50th. It's like sketching. It's so nice. I think they've gone and filled in half the side. It's like calligraphy. I love calligraphy. I can't write for shit well, but when it comes to like that, I'm really good at it. So today, I'm going to be when it loads. The QR code for the website because I lost the other one, so I've had to make another one, which I'm going to be doing every like month or so anyway. It's the QR code for authentication to, so it's not the same. It doesn't work off the website. It works off authenticate. Fucking hell. Authenticate. No, still not gonna get it. Authentication. Authentication. I think I'm saying it wrong still. I don't know what word I'm saying. Fucking brain. think I found it down so quick. Why do you have to be a knob your whole life? I was so gonna punch that then. Might have been given a bit of a jump scare to be honest with you, so we're gonna end up punching the camera screen. And rapidly as well. Not over and over again, just fucking quick. I come in quick. That's the issue with me, bro. It's like my adrenaline is infinite. So I put it down to BPD, but I'm very unsure on what causes my adrenaline. It's a crazy, crazy spike. Uncomfortable strength. Like, it's apparently dangerous because my also adrenaline glands are in like overwork or something as well. Higher testosterone, meaning also more body heat, which I'm like a fucking radiator and don't turn off. It's horrible. Oh my lord. It's because it's turning and I don't know why it's fucking turning right now. Like, crash out online. Oh well, here we go. Oh shit. It's because nothing is fucking optimized to work. You know, like, when there's one thing after another that keeps going wrong, like a tremendous amount in your life, maybe, and then on top of that, even the smallest little things, I don't know if no, I think they stand out more because things are just going wrong, so they stand out way more than the rest do. But it's definitely not a paranoid mindset. It's definitely a fucking what's it called? I'm looking into it. It's actually a phenomenon for things to go wrong this much towards the end before things start going right. It makes sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's like, what the fuck is? I think I need to 3D print a 3D printer that's gonna fucking work first. I mean, that's just maybe a joke. That's a terrible joke. The point is it's shit and it's been stressful and that's what I'm trying to do with this, and it should be working, but it's not. That's why it's really pissed off. It keeps like turning, and I'm like, "What are you doing? You're weighted down. You're fucking wedged up." Gotta love life, man. It loves you back. You know what I mean? Just fucking stay. Just fucking stay. Right. So what I was trying to say. Boards. Packaged up. Finally. I was going to get grip tapes as well. This board. This board. This board. This board. And there's actually more to go. I've got quite a few boards to do today. But it's happy days. I mean, I've got quite a few in stock. I need to promote that. Terrible doing it. Right, I might be like. I'm not going to back alley do this. Like, I'm going to buy a tech deck. It's not actually a tech deck. People want to get me calling it a tech deck now. It's better than a tech deck, I'm afraid. Not a plastic one, because they do best what they do best at. Do you know what I mean? Nostalgia, cheap, affordable. That's why I think tech decks are cool. Don't get me wrong. It's like I don't shit on penny boards. Like people sit and go, but they're not real skaters. Have people seen what people have done with penny boards where they flip them out in the air when they step off them? Telling me that's not real skating. That's nuts. Oh, sorry, 2 seconds. It's all good. I appreciate it. It's pushing through it. I think it's just a test. How much I want to get where I want to get to the asset every life, but it definitely is a fucking test. It's like everything in life when I didn't want it, I just didn't care. I used to drink, used to give up. It didn't test me. It tested me in what I was already doing that I didn't realise, but like test me every day drinking. Like, is my liver gonna hold up? Is my kidneys gonna hold up? But a different sort of testing, like your mental strength's not required, I don't think. Like, yeah, I was struggling. If I didn't drink, I drank. It just gave in easy. So the devil gives you everything you want. Boom. Nice and easy, you know what I mean? But when you're actually fighting for something that takes so much, it can't just be given to anyone so easy. Because otherwise everybody would get, and that sounds like a piss take. I don't mean it that. I mean, you've got to wear your heart intent, like what really. I know that's like sounds like bullshit. 'Cause you've got people like Epstein, but I mean they just seem to sell out for the devil straight away. That's why they just seem to be ridiculously beyond riches. Right? Like I said, I don't want riches. I wouldn't say no to not being poor as shit to help me with my business. I mean, who the fuck's gonna say no to money? That's just dumb. And people go, I have higher morals and standards. I'm like, no, bro. Why do you hate your family? Do you want them to eat? Like, you want them to. You want bread on the table, right? You want to live. That's fair enough. But it's just how far you're willing to go and not selling out. And I think already going to do what you do in life is not selling out straight away. Right, but yeah, it definitely is a crash out, a valid crash out. I don't know what that last thing says before, and I feel like an idiot. I'm recognizing it, so I think I'm reading Katsumi. I'm also reading like toy. So I don't know. It's probably why I'm just like seems like a familiar word, but it's not really. Yeah, but yeah, fire crash out, indeed. But I mean, things are gonna get better. They always do. They always have. Actually, that's a bullshit lie. They've not always got better. I mean, they've definitely taken a fucking sharp incline in in fitness. It's it's plummeted. It's gone up and down like a fucking. Worth it though. Worth it when you're gonna get somewhere you want in life. 100%. I'm happy it's test you. Otherwise, as I say, you'd find too many people have it too easy in life. And if you have a platform, Santa, if you have the ability to change people's opinions just by talking, um, in my opinion, you've got to be use that in the right way because you can preach the wrong things. Um, and that's why when people come on here, like I'll be like, well, no, I think Andrew Tate's an idiot. I won't just go to the social norms. And the reason I think he's a fucking idiot is they say about not respecting women. And the one factoid is you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a woman or a guy, yes, but wind your neck in. It's like they have to add everything to it, right? And yes, I know I'm a guy. I'm not just waving a flag for one side or the other. I'm just sick of seeing such a divide on every fucking level, every day. And if I feel like I've got a platform to be able to say something, even for one person at a time, it does make it a difference. I think that's true. Life can't get better. Yeah, that's very good point. Actually, I'd say life around you changes constantly. No, sorry, life will constantly change around you, not how you want it to, not for the better, not for the worse. I mean, it's better than it was in medieval times, but then I'd say it's better, but is it? Because we should be further along society wise, or we're not. Right, what am I doing right now? Oh man, fucking hell. It just feels so early to do anything right now because it's a Sunday as well. Like, it's the worst. Right, let's pray. I'm joking, but I'm actually. This is my baby Bible. I call it baby Bible study. I know, funny, right? I love this. The true goal of your companionship with me is finding reality of the things. See, this is why I struggle to read the Bible. I'm like, what fucking language is this? Reality of the things of the spirit. Sadly, many still see worldly things as having more substance and spiritual origin. In taking me into your life and you acknowledging that the unseen is one of supreme importance, no human encounter or experience should be divorced from abiding. See, we don't use this fucking language. Divorced from abiding. Like, who the fuck says that anymore? We'd just be like, I don't even know what I know what the equivalent would be. Like, divorce is to separate, clearly. Oh well, but it's about how experiences elevate, well, experiences, memories, and not physical possessions are of this world. And I really believe the fact. I mean, I believe in spiritual. I think energy doesn't die. We're taught this in science. They're also now trying to teach people that protons are like conscious to a degree. Like they're aware when they're being viewed. They're different under observation. That fucking sounds like an angel or something to me. I'm sorry. Put it this way. Positive energy that is conscious when it's viewed. That's weird as shit. That's weird as fuck. The only thing that can be sentient is viewed. That's like even fucking some animals aren't even that sentient that they're being viewed always. Well, they appear not to be. So something that can act under is fucking creepy. And proton, well, it's not creepy. I mean, I think it's either angels or the spirits or something like that. And that sounds wild, but energy doesn't die. Spirits. Science has always said there's a negative neutrons and protons, right? Negative energy and positive energy. Negative energy could be evil spirits. They all kind of link when you think about it. Weirdly, like I said, I don't believe necessarily in like a Noah's Ark and 100% of there being a flooding, or like I do believe in a flood myth. I don't think there's enough to flood the whole earth, but maybe a town or a village, maybe wipe out a certain section. I mean, otherwise there would be more proof of that torrential downpour, to be fair. But I mean, there's also too much to sit there and say that it's all coincidental with the Big Bang. So I'm like I'm putting in betweenist because I don't fucking know. I'm pretty sure that God created the Big Bang, but we've got our times wrong. It's like the world's 4,000 years old. I'm like, it's fucking definitely older than that. Like definitely, we're just what you're told is what you're told, but still, facts and knowledge come from somewhere. There's still stuff shit's made up, but I mean, it's pretty wild stories to completely make up. Having flood myths, separate sides of the world, but they've both seen a similar thing. Kind of normally proves that something happened, not it's a story. Typically, I mean, it depends how it's written. If it's written as is in story form, then it's like plagiarism. Someone's taken the story and written it into a play or saying it's like fictional, science fictional. Sorry, but like if it's actually fictional, work, a work of fiction. Wait, a work of non-fiction. That's it. A work of fiction. It's non-fiction, science fiction. My brain then is completely shut down. Right, I'm gonna grab this medical. It's definitely gonna help me. I'm gonna sleep now. I'm so tired. Got one. Preach. Gotta love it. It's very true. It's very true. Johnny, of course, is effective percussion. Very true. And also I know this is slightly different, but on that point, infinite possibilities. Infinite realms. I believe that manifestation and believing in infinite possibilities of actual causes, like technically, a mindset is potentially a dimension, which is weird to think about it, but then it is what you perceive reality is, which then also adds to it. But then our brains can't perceive past 3 dimension. You can't understand the 4th dimension. We can begin to just understand it, and everything's like heaven on is a place on earth, and heaven on earth, hell on earth. This is very true. Like that whole thing where I reckon where your soul, your energy gets bound to, we're all on the same plane of existence. Like we're literally woven in like fabric. And that's why there's like a glitch in the matrix too sometimes. I mean, I don't know why I can't glitch me out into a millionaire sometimes, you know what I mean? Just glitch out some zeros on my bank account, that'd be real nice, but there's always these shitty ones, isn't it? Like a step that's not there. That's just being dumb. Definitely. I think people aren't outspoken enough about faith anymore. So I have my lovely little Jesus up here. I think it's in your heart, right? And I'll be honest with you. Like I said, I feel so Christian to the point where, like, even I'll say fuck, I say fuck right now. I'll even say what the fuck God. Because people go, well, that's blasphemy. I'm like, well, it's not, because it is what your heart, and this is my deepest belief. Right? I don't even think I could be repented for sins I've committed. Right? I don't. But if someone else wants to believe that, that's their choice. I don't believe I can go and sit in the room with Hitler and he's going to be chilling with me one day because he just said, yeah, sorry, Jesus. Sorry, God. Like, there's just a get out free jail card. You know what I mean? It's not just get out of jail free card. Sorry. It's just not happening in my books. But I mean, that's not my decision to make. But if it was up to me, but it's not, luckily. But that's just my opinion. Like, that's it. That's as deep as it goes. Like, someone else's opinion is just as valid and just as much as they live their life, as long as it's not harming anybody else. And then people could be like, oh, it makes you less of a Christian because you wish harm on people. No, I don't wish harm or it's like apathy. I just want them to fuck off, simply. That's it. And that's just me being real about it. And also, I know there's plenty of people that sit there and do it. You know what I mean? Like, I just leave this earth. You're annoying. You're ruining it on any sort of level. And there's people who sit there and go, no, you do. I love all and da. And I know they're just saying this shit and they're biting their tongue. And I'm like, that makes you, like, you're not being real. You gotta be real with it. You gotta say as it is to a degree. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. There might be like lie so much completely. I mean, we're all human, but at least we can try and do is understand our bodies, right? Rather than just kind of ignoring it. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this coffee at the moment. It's a point where, like, I actually love to taste coffee so much, I could just sit there with just straw and so. I don't know what it is that I love coffee so much. There's so many better things. It's like, I remember what, well, I don't remember what it tastes like. I remember trying to have coffee when I was younger. I was like, this tastes like shit. Like, there was nothing enjoyable about it whatsoever. And I don't even understand what's changed or, and I can't even describe it when I'm drinking. I'm like, oh yeah, definitely. Facts. I mean, it's like I say, that test, if you can push through it, it's almost more desired because you've been tested, tried and true tested, right? And like you said, share with other patients. I am finding a lot of patience, to be honest with you. It's weird. I'm not liking it to a degree. I'm like sat there like before. I liked being able to be. It's gonna sound really stupid, but I like being able to be. I felt like I could validate me being annoyed before. So any way I can describe it, it's like, okay, I'm annoyed now. I know this is understandable. Why? Because I'm always angry at the smallest inconvenience. But now I take longer to get mad and I go a lot longer about it. I'm like, I think I'm more annoyed at selectivism. Right? It'd be like occasionally I'll just blow up. I'll be like, oh, that's fucking done for. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm always screaming at the wall. because it's pissed me off enough. And there's other days where it's like 5 o'clock in the evening, and I'm just like, that's it, I'm done today. Leave me be. And I go sit down, and I chill out, and I just disconnect. And it's becoming more often like that. And I don't know if I also kind of like it. I don't like getting angry, but I like the fact that it was a good release of anger, a good release of energy quite fast. It was obviously quite pent up. Right, I'm going to go and have the rest of this and check that small. And just very much like some mornings when it comes to trying to swing the room, it's just like I'm trying to swallow sawdust or something. I think it's just already having such a dry mouth anyway. Because at the moment I've had such bad toothache that I've been literally swallowing codeine like there's no tomorrow. Don't worry, in prescribed limit, but I have literally an option at the moment. So literally, what's so stupid here is you could literally like half your teeth could be knocked out, and you call up dentist. Oh, can you make an appointment for like 2-3 days away? Oh yeah, that's doable, isn't it? That's safe. There's not fucking risk at all. Open wounds, open cuts, fucking infections, and it honestly is appalling. It's becoming third world with the dental care. It's disgusting. Right, let's get bleach soon. Tip it on my foot. Right. Smoke. I appreciate you guys being patient with me while I just fucking waffle on onto these on Sunday. Chiefly with the open Sunday. I got from going to sleep. Don't blame them to be honest. Myself, drawing is honestly just too fun sometimes. Actually, it made me just piss myself laughing yesterday. So it's squirrel is nuts. Yeah, so and I will do. Thank you. I do these runs left field. I have like low control over it almost. It's almost like the ocean. Come and go in, and you kind of just ride the wave. And that's the best way to kind of describe it, really. It's just before it's like trying to battle. Yeah, trying to battle the surf instead of trying to, you know what I mean? Just ride it in, just chill. Like it carries you back out again. It carries you back out again. Allow the current. Don't fight the current because the current's inevitable, right? So you know, rock like so you have fuck ups. quick as I can. Oh, surf that shit, 100%. I mean, literally, like, it's like the inevitable. I fight getting up, needing to eat, drink, do you know what I mean? So now when I lose something, I kind of just accept I've lost it for a bit. I'll be like, right, I'll do this then. And then if something else goes wrong, I'll be like, right, okay, guess I'm not doing that. Where before it was like, I would get mad about it, these little things. And I'm like, but now I'm like, well, if I've lost it, I've lost it. Like, regardless how many times that may be in one day, and I may be fucking useless with it at the moment, or like but the more I actually get stressed about that one thing, the more I allow the stress to eat me and then consume me, and then by the time the day's over, I'm so confused, consumed with stress. Yeah, fucking bad juju. It's funny, bad juju. It's bad. It's just like full of bad energy, like cause I want. I can project that then, I guess. Right. Go on, have a fucking shake. I can't handle this anymore. Of course. Oh, of course. Curly facial hair is the fucking worst thing ever. You know, guys get that like curly, that the itchy period. Try living with the itchy period. I mean, that kind of you do when you have the curly, because it like until it gets long enough where it has a few curls away from the face, like even these bits. Kind of put it out here, and then even yeah. This issue doesn't look as long as it is with my chin hairs grow like this. My beard hairs grow like that long. It just curls up like this. If you're doing that, sage. I probably will be. I think I don't know if I'm reading that wrong or I need to smoke. I swear down as well, it helps me with my dyslexia. Because if this word wrong or if it is the right word you're trying, my brain's like, oh, that makes sense now. Or that just doesn't make sense. So I don't know if you were talking about the thing I said before, or shaving, or fragments. I'll be back with a more functioning brain. I didn't have the rest of it this morning. I was like, it's fine. I can chip out. What point was I trying to prove? I know I'm terrible at working without ADHD meds and medical growth, but the moment I live in a fucking state where I can grow multiple plants, you best believe I am. I 100% am. I mean, I already don't give a shit enough anyway in this country, to be honest with you. I don't. I would grow. I do. I would. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, I'm not. But I would. Because what's he gonna do? Come and put my planting cuffs, put metal on the wrists. It's a little holiday, innit? I mean, I'm not going to it. I just personally don't give a shit. Because I think it's the stupidest law. When there's laws that are like generally, there's not even laws in place to prevent people from actual harm from particular things, let alone then there being laws to implicate something that's a plant that doesn't hurt anybody. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Because the fact about a few people driving a little bit slower and having a McDonald's one too many times in a day, right? It's better than somebody going playing with something else that they shouldn't be playing with. Damn it. I've never seen a bar fight between potheads. You know what I mean? It just doesn't happen. They're too stoned. They're like, bro, wanna smoke that one? You wanna dab? Yeah. Or they just start giggling at each other like little girls. Be like, look, bro, what are we fighting over? I can't even remember. Do you wanna go get Taco Bell? Yeah. Boom. Problem solved. No more fights. No more arguments. Maybe when they like sober up again, but doesn't that just show the cause? People get drunk, and the more drunk they get, the more leery they can get. It's the opposite. I'll be like, do you know what, bro? I'm halfway through and I don't want to ruin it right now because if you kill my eye, you know, it's like, you don't pitch that film. It's like, don't kill my eye, don't kill my eye. Wait, what were you trying to say? Are you trying to say safe there? Or are you trying to say some other word? You'll be? Right. I have fucking no idea. Got the rest of it. So that's why. Talking about the shave thing. My brothers wouldn't even get a beard by my age, or a moustache or anything. So I know I'm going. And I've got green eyes. That's what I'm like. Two of my brothers have got brown eyes. One of them's got green, and I've got. No, sorry. Two of them have got brown, and one of them's got blue. I've got green and facial hair and curly hair. Like I got it. Oh, I'm so blessed. Can see it. So I was just thinking with that. Like, to be fair, I think the thing is, some people really don't know. Right? Some people really like go into the zone. You say like some people are just more like, I don't know. Some people get really dopey when they smoke. Like really dopey. I mean, some people actually, and I'm not, there's nothing again not having a go at people. It's people. It's what it is. Each their own how they react to whatever. I will. I've already said it. Like there was one time obviously I had about things. I don't think it was the ounce I could full with it. It's at least 14 or 15 G's. And I was fine, like fully okay, all on my own, 15 G's. And I'm sorry, like a lot of them go, oh yeah, cool, but like one, I'm pretty sure this was Cali as well, or like Cali. It was an actual Cali, of course not. I mean, we do get actual Cali occasionally. Like it's not like we never get it, but you have to like the chances of it actually being legit Cali is probably like so slim. It might be grown in like warmer climates, or it might be actually export from Europe. But I doubt it's all the way from fucking California. And you know, by the time someone's giving you a bag of Cali, they probably smoked all the Cali and put fucking standard ass Star Dog in there. Now you just off the, oh wow, this is amazing Cali, but it's just dope. And then you actually go and smoke some proper, I don't know, Gorilla Glue or something, and you're mind blown, and you're like, oh, whoa, I've been this big in years. And that's what it's like anyway. When I went to Amsterdam, holy shit, I thought my tolerance was through the roof. I was wrong. I was like, I thought I could smoke CBD, but I actually did. But now we gone from like what 14 to like 28%. So that was the difference. It was very, very big. It was like 13, 14% to like 28%. So like double strength really. It was very nice. Yeah, definitely. I would say yeah. It's the worst cause of accident as well. And it's like people kind of like finishing late after work, late after a shift or whatever. And it's awful. I mean, I generally think for me when I have a smoke, I am more leveled out. I don't know how to describe it. I'm baseline. So to say, like, I'm more likely to blow up and get mad and get agitated and get angry if I haven't had anything. I'm more likely to be more relaxed, calm, and collected. Process stuff at a normal speed. And I don't know if that's the same as like somebody who has ADHD meds. Someone who took an ADHD tablet don't have ADHD. You would you fucking be like looking everywhere. You'd be paranoid. You'd be anxious. You'd be thinking everybody was looking at you. Then you'd be like bouncing off the fucking walls of your car. It'd be crazy. Potentially have a heart attack as well. Like it's awful. But you have a joint and you just sat there and you're like you're mellowed out. You're focused. You're collected. You're calm. You're thinking about stuff. Maybe a little too much for some people, but say if you actually are, you do have ADHD. So for the people who don't have ADHD and their brains right normally, that's my maybe why they. That's probably why I do better with it because I have severe ADHD and like what's it called, medication resistant ADHD or treatment resistant ADHD. Meaning I get not just I don't know if that's through birth selection or it's just because I've used a lot of stimulants in my life. Probably that. So my body's got used to using a high dose, and the dose they gave me didn't seem like enough. So if I have a medical property, and I've had people tell me before, how can you have both? How can you have like ADHD meds like Adderall and Adderall boosters on top of that, and have smoke throughout the whole day? Like my ADHD's got to be fucking awful, and it's not just the ADHD's awful; it's how I use stuff. So it's like really why I don't agree with. I think education about substances is the correct way to go because I was not educated enough. If I'd have been told, it would have ruined my future and needing it properly medically, I would have held off. But they didn't. They just tell you about addiction. They didn't tell you about also like if you, I have a severe pain, if I have a break or anything now, or there was a major accident. Um, Sometimes a higher dose of pages they have to give me just is won't do it, so they don't bother. Which is crazy to think, but they don't want to cause any more complications. They're going to why pump you full of 50 cc of morphine or ketamine or whatever, if they know they're going to have to operate, do something else, and that might interact with another medication, so they'd rather just avoid it at all costs. Because that way, if you're not going to feel it, with all due respect, I mean, you're just going to feel this injury anyway. Unless you're put under with an anaesthesiologist, like literally pains like a tight coma, and that's the worrying shit no one ever thinks about. It's the injuries you have to deal with the pain because you use painkillers wrong. That should put people off more than anything. I'll be honest with you, that really should, because the pain will be. You'll never be able to alleviate yourself from pain the same way. It would be like pain will only be this mental escape with a tablet, and then physical pain will just won't quite suffice. You'll have to pretty much OD. Yeah, yeah, you have to OD every time you want to feel something. I mean, pain removed. Not actually like trying to get high there. It's kind of evil. My opinion, I have to sit there and laboratory. Yeah, it can make me sometimes quite drowsy and quite like lethargic and slow. I don't get nowhere near as much done as I probably would do. But what level am I willing to sacrifice that? Right, where have I put it? Oh, what's that? I'm definitely willing to sacrifice it at the level it takes to sit on my ass for 10 fucking minutes. Like, seriously, it's so bad. Literally. If I was doing art right now, it's weird. I'd be able to sit down, but I wouldn't be able to multitask, and my brain kind of just switches down. I think it's like trying to control it as well. With ADHD, it's known as well. So if you try to control like anger blowouts or whatever, pick some blowout. And if you try to control anger blowouts, you then end up just like worse because you can't control it. So when someone tells you to just breathe, you'll be fine. Why get so mad for? It's like, bro, don't be saying that right now. And obviously online, I'm fine with it. I mean, I wouldn't say it, and people would say it. You get triggered online. I've learned to manage that, but that is one big cause. Weird. Oh, it's the fridge. I just hear like sounds like rain. I mean, that sounds really dumb. Yeah, actually, to be fair, it's a weird noise. Right. Literally this much time. Right. Oh, you mean with energy? Yeah, pretty much. I always thought, right, I know it's the very hungry caterpillar. Like the hungry caterpillar. Is it the very hungry? THC. Tell me I'm wrong. The hungry caterpillar. I know it's a very hungry caterpillar, but if you take that away, THC. He's got the munchies. The caterpillar just got the munchies. That's it. I always thought that was it anyway, until someone was like, no, it's a very hungry caterpillar. I'm like, well, why'd you ruin it for me? Frankie, no, stop it. You look like a fairy. Oh, baby, little face. It's because she knows that she's in the wrong. She's biting their balls better. They do when they're bored, but there's like not much else you can do with like there's a certain level. Dogs just can't get that mental stimuli. Because if I burn her out now as well, it's too hot on the floor already. Now it's already late. And it's a bit of overcast now, but still. But it's been like 20 degrees. She never wants to walk anyway. Like, I go take her for a walk. Right, I'll be back in a bit. But yeah, she never wants to. So she's got like FOMO of missing out. Like there's something going on here, like there's food. So sometimes she'll run out the door when there's people over. And she'll barely make it out the door and then back inside. So I don't need a toilet. And then she'll run in and she'll actually have like an accident. It's like it is FOMO. I've never seen it in a dog before. And she'll be like, you'll be going to take a toilet, just keep looking back at the door like, oh, I'm going to miss out. Fucking what? It's back at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's just an example of the time she will be doing shit. What was I saying? I've ever got one of my uniforms. I don't think dogs typically. Like a Rhodesian Ridgeback or anything. Even like a husky more. But I mean, husky, the only issue with that is the walks, the amount of time and length that they take. I could do it. I just wouldn't be able to do anything else in my day. There's a cat on TV. See, I would do that, but she. Oh, sorry, 1 second. It's like 30%, 35%. See what I mean? Banging. This is probably like a 18%, I think. I still have a code, like, it's just the amount of time I've actually used medical broccoli for now. The Zaza. The loud. That loud pat. If it was to say that, probably. But yeah, my dog will. I don't know, she's boring. She actually is boring. Like, I chuck a toy for her, and she'll look at me to look at the toy, and then she'll just kind of sit there like I'm not amused. I'm like, you are a dog, Frankie. Like, fetch. sunrise. Oh, I have to say it that. Oh wow. Oh you dick. Of course it's not gonna work. Well, I put the QR code up on the iPad. Hmm. I wish it was more easy to please, like a cat with a fish bowl on the screen. But if you look at me, like, go on human, play with it. You're my pet, sort of thing. That's the vibe I get from it, to be fair. I could give it a go, but feels like like a little human in their own right. I mean, we've given her a sofa. Might as well give her a fucking living agreement or something, to be honest. It's just no opposable funds to sign it. I mean, I'm convinced that she knows English very well.